today I just want to share with you our little Valentine's Day outing the day after Valentine's Day. This is what I wore. The dress is from Lulu's, the shoes are Steve Madden. My husband asked me to wear flats because he wanted to walk around downtown a little bit before dinner. I said no and compromised and wore chunky heels instead. So our first stop was this little comic book anime shop, which was really cool. It had a bunch of different stuff in it, like video games accessories, comic books, anime toys, and little figurines and stuff. It was really nice. It was one of the better shops I've been to in a while. And I actually had a couple of those shirts that we saw. And all these were for sale, and of course it was my favorite, but we couldn't get it right now, so maybe next time. And next we went to this little tea shop because we've been really getting into like loose leaf teas, and they had a bunch of different stuff. Loose leaf tea, they had seasonings, they had tea infused sugars, candles, tea buddies. It was really nice. I was scared to touch something because I didn't want to drop anything and break it and have to pay $200 for a bottle of tea, but it was really nice. It's definitely somewhere I'm going to go back to for stocking stuffers when the holidays come back around. Next, we finally made our way back to the restaurant, and we passed a couple of her stores. You definitely have to check those out at least once if you do come here. And sad the horse is working. They were talking about stopping that, but they never did. Anyway, he finally made it to the restaurant, and he got the octopus as his starter with pesto and tomato. And his tomato was obviously canned, and it was like no pesto on his octopus. I got the she crab soup, which was cold for some reason. This is like the third time that's happened at a restaurant in Savannah for some reason. And his entree was the hanger steak with fries, which was really good. His food was actually hot, even though the butter wasn't melting on top, but his food was hot. But my duck was cold, and it's sad because I was looking forward to this. I had it picked out for like a week, and it was disappointing. I got like 3 little fingerling potatoes cut in half, and some asparagus that was soggy but also charred at the ends and super skinny. I couldn't even pick them up with my fork. And my duck, it was not seasoned at all. It was overcooked, and they put the sauce on top of the duck, so the skin was not crispy at all. So sad. I was so sad. I was so looking forward to it. And we opted for dessert. I don't usually get dessert, but obviously I didn't eat my entree. I was still hungry, so I tried the creme brulee cheesecake, and as you can see, it doesn't have the creme brulee top. Either they did it earlier and refrigerated it, or they never did it at all. But yeah, the flavor was good though, but I left there hungry.